Hey everybody, my name is Tate, and I'm the host of the spine-chilling podcast, Horror Talks with Tate, and we are back with another bonus episode where we talk all things horror with special guests. As you remember, in the last bonus episode, we had Natasha Tossini, who played Lara in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and plays the one of the evil stepsisters, Hannah, in the Cinderella's Curse horror movie, and she was so great. She was so nice.
No,
So
awesome.
yeah. So anyway, in this bonus episode, we have another special guest who is a costume designer of one of my most favorite horror franchise of all times, which is the goriest one I've ever seen in my life, Terrifier.
Mhm.
No, she only did the Terrifier 2 and 3 costume design.
I
So
did the production design as well, so for both, so costume and production design.
yes. So as you guys can see, we have Olga Turka. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really great, thank you. Thank you so much for coming along
Oh, of course. Thank you for having me.
anytime. So you've been like really doing really good at the costume designs for the Terrified movies. Um, how do
Thank
you
you.
feel when becoming a costume designer?
Oh, I love it. It is such an honor. Like as a costume designer, I am a storyteller, and the way I tell a story is through the clothing of the characters. So I I read the script and I imagine what each of the characters would look like if they would wear a watch, how they would tie their shoes. All these idiosyncrasies are really important to me in storytelling. So, one of the great things in the Terrifier series is collaborating with Damien about these little details, but also collaborating with our brilliant actors as well. So they take little ideas that I have and bring them to life. So it's a beautiful collaborative process that it really means the world to me, and I'm very honored to do it.
That is so great. Like it would be really fun being a costume designer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is a dream. It's very hard work, but I do love what I do.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So, what is your favorite part about being a costume designer?
I think honestly, it is definitely the storytelling aspect. I came from a long line of storytellers. My mom and grandma uh, told stories my whole life, so I just think that stuck with me. And as someone who likes to celebrate all types of people, it is really fun going into the psychology of each of the characters, no matter what the project is, and figuring out all these little details. Also, and like as an artist, telling stories not only through wardrobe, but through the colors and stuff as well. So it's been really an amazing journey, and I love each of my canvases, meaning each of my films or operas or theaters or things that I have done like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I gotta also say because when I saw your costumes designs for like Terrifier 2 and 3, like they were amazing. What did
Thank
you
you.
yeah, what did you think the audience would feel when they saw the costumes that you created for these movies?
So a lot of my costuming, because art was already an established character by Damien, and we collaborated a lot on the Santa costume for Terrifier 3. So one of the big details of the costume, it's not very ornate or over the top for a Santa costume, but one of the great things about it is that it's pretty timeless, which is really a reflection of his common costume with the black and white. So we just want to make sure, like, Art the Clown with his gestures and everything, to me, looks like he belongs in any era. He could be in the 20s, the 40s, the 80s. So we wanted to keep that aesthetic throughout for Art. With Sienna and her family in 2 and 3, we wanted to make sure that they seem like, real, genuine people, but each of them has a little bit of a color story throughout both of the films. And one of the things that I did in two was like, if you see in subtle detailing, there is a lot of black and white in Sienna and Jonathan's wardrobe. And I just wanted to convey to the audience that this entity, art, was permeating their life. So like, even though they had not even met up with him yet, he was already invading their life. So that's like a fun little way that I did that.
Yeah.
um, yeah, so and then the third one, there's a bit of a rebirth because Jonathan and Sienna have, resurfaced after a traumatic experience. So we try to convey that in the clothes without losing themselves.
Yeah, because I gotta say, like Terrifier gets like more creepier when he's covered in blood.
Oh yeah, yeah. And we make sure there's a lot of canvases for the blood so that the audience sees all that
Yeah.
that delicious red blood.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta say, if you like horror, like what is your favorite movie or franchise?
So I actually, it's funny because I've always loved things like Kubrick, Stanley Kubrick. I love The Shining. The Shining has quite a bit of details that are so beautiful, and there's a lot of attention to detail. And I just hope to always have a little bit of time so I could develop things that amazingly. Um, and I've always loved like things like Silence of the Lambs or Tim Burton movies. And I actually, was actually pretty afraid of very scary horror movies up until I started working on them. And
Oh,
I am obsessed with working on them. I love working on these things and just seeing the absolute artistry of special effects, makeup, and things like that. So yeah, I've now grown into, I just actually tonight I saw The Substance, which was amazing. I really recommend it. There's been Long Legs was great this year. There's been so many wonderful horror films, but yeah, I just like I think I'm a huge Kubrick fan. I'm a huge Hitchcock fan.
yeah, that's great because I I started loving Terrifier like long time after the first one came out, but I was looking at it on YouTube and by seeing how gory it was, I started to really love it.
Yes, yes. I had not heard of Terrifier when I first joined on, and then I watched it, and I was like, "Holy hell, this is crazy!"
Yeah.
But it's like, Damien's world, and we're all living in it, and this is such an incredible story he wants to tell, and it's an honor to be the one that helps him do the visuals for
Yeah. Um,
it.
are there any other movies that are you joined in for a costume designer?
Yeah, there's a few. There's one called The Zombie Wedding, which is out now on streaming. I've done a lot of music videos and things like that. I'm a production designer on a film that's in post-production called The Tannery, and I'm on a film now that I cannot disclose, but I am the costume designer for.
Yeah, that's all right. Because when it's able to get announced, I'll be excited to see it.
Oh, awesome. I'll definitely share with you. Thank you so much.
No problem. So, what does it feel like working with the cast and crew for Terrifier 2 and 3?
Oh, it's so we have the most amazing cast and crew. They're so kind, they're so talented, they're so patient. Uh, Oftentimes we have very little time to do like proper fittings and things. So there's times we're doing it right on the set. And we're so blessed to have such patient and kind and talented artists involved because, they are just so easygoing with everything. And they're very awesome to collaborate with what these characters would wear and just like me, Damien, and the character all talking about like, what works, what doesn't. And I love this like kind of equation, trying to add and subtract and figure out who this person is. And yeah, they're all like we have the most amazing cast.
That's
So I'm
amazing.
so blessed that we I don't know, it's like the lottery. We win the lottery with these talents.
Um, I bet they would be really nice because it they did a really great job working on the films.
Yeah, their acting is amazing, right?
Yeah, they
You
are
know,
nice.
really, I just think it keeps getting better and better, which is great.
Yeah, because like Terrifier 3, it was the I that was the one I only saw in the theaters because when Terrifier 2 came out in the theaters, I wasn't be able to watch it because I wasn't like 18 because I'm from Australia and they said it's R18 plus and I had to wait till I'm 18 to be able to see it. But
Oh, like we just got that same ban in France. We heard
yeah,
so.
yes,
Uh,
yeah,
but
so
now you're of age and you can go see it.
yeah, yeah, now I'm able to see Terrifier 3.
And how did you enjoy it in the theater? How was like the audience reactions?
Oh, the audience reaction. I heard a lot of people like yelling.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if I saw anyone like walked out or something. They all like really enjoyed it.
Oh, that really means a lot. Like, I think what is really great about the Terrifier series is that it creates an experience for the theater goer. Like, you're definitely going to feel something. So,
Yeah, because when I saw all the kills, I was completely stunned.
yes, me too, even though I worked on it. But it's different when you're in the theater and you hear all the sound design and everything.
Yeah, yeah. I think I gotta say my favorite part of Terrifier 3 is the shower scene.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, yeah, because when I saw all this, I was like, oh, like I could really feel that.
Yeah, it was very, very, the camera doesn't pull away from anything.
No, no, because like I was wondering what scene that kind of almost made David almost throw up.
I think he has talked about it, but without, I guess, ruining it for people that haven't gone and seen it, I will say it was the final scene, the final
Mm.
kill,
Yeah, I think it was that.
and it was because of the what we used to create it, which was like cream of mushroom soup and things like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, on set is a very different experience than the viewer has. So, you know, the smells that we encounter and stuff. And we all have things that we're not so fond of, and I think for Dave, it was those scents.
Yeah. Because I have a feeling because I also heard that they said that Terrifier 4 is in development.
Mhm.
Um, do you have any thoughts if you're going to be working in Terrifier 4?
I mean, I would be so very honored to work again on Terrifier 4. Damien has become one of my creative besties, and we just work and mesh well together in terms of definitely like making his world come true. So I would be honored if he asks me again.
Yeah, that'll be amazing.
Yes.
If you were like working for the Terrifier movies, what scenes were your favorite in when working on the Terrifier movies?
Okay, so like in Terrifier 2, definitely one of my favorite days was the Clown Cafe. And that was a few days.
Yeah.
Just because it was such a like fun set and to dress like a set to create that was so colorful and we had everybody helping out to create that. But also we had all these extras that were so fun and we had a lot of adults that I had to dress like children, and that's just like such a fun canvas as a costumer. Um, that was just such a cool day, and it was like full of joy. Like we were just dancing about between scenes, just because it's so. And that song is very catchy.
Yeah, it is very catchy.
Leah does a beautiful job of singing it, and I think the bar scene was my favorite
Oh
out of
yeah, the
all of
bar
them
scene.
because, yeah, the before and after of that space, like I hope one day I can share it. Is like my team did an amazing job of transporting that to more of what we wanted to see with like the colors and the details and the Christmas time, and it was just really cool.
Yeah. Yes, it was cool. Like it's great seeing like Arthur the Clown now attacking at Christmas Eve.
Yeah, yeah. I loved when Damien brought it up that we were going to do Christmas because there's no better canvas than this as a designer. Just because it's Christmas is so pretty and joyful and has all these lights and stuff. But like what is like a little perverse for me is to create these beautiful sets, which are the backdrop for really heinous things that happen. So I just like that constant contrast of incredible gore against this beautiful backdrop. So
Yeah. Yeah, because like I think it'll be really it got me an idea that that I'll see like Terrifier 3 at Christmas time because it's Christmas themed. And like I think Terrifier 1 and 2 is like Halloween themed.
yeah, yeah, I would say that definitely more.
Yeah.
So then I'm like wondering if four is going to be a holiday. I hope it's like Valentine's Day or something.
Oh yeah. Like
That
that'll
would
be
be horrific.
it would be. It's like are the clowns attacking it most of the holiday?
Oh yes, yes, and I guess there's something to be said symbolically about that.
Yeah. Yeah, because the first time I saw when Terrifier 2 was out, when I saw the news that people like passed out, and I was like, wait, what?
We thought that too, and we were like that. People thought that was some kind of PR stunt by us, but that was absolutely not. We don't have a PR budget, especially on Terrifier 2. So it was just really interesting to start hearing these kind of headlines. And, I actually saw the movie a few times in the theater. I went to my hometown theater, which was really special for me. And then I went to go, I went by myself the one time just to see the audience reactions. And that was really, really cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. Like Terrifier 2, like the low budget, and then it just went up. Lots of people were loving it. Like I did not expect that.
Oh, we made it with only like 9 people on our crew that wore multiple hats. So for us to be so small and have it so widely received really meant a lot to me. And I had traveled all over the world just in my personal life, and it was really cool just to hear people like in Portugal saying they loved the movie so much. And that was just so shocking to me. Just we were in upstate New York in this barn that was 40 minutes away from the nearest store. So to have such a small behind the scenes and it be so widely received is such a beautiful thing and an honor for us, really.
Yeah. 'Cause I have a feeling because of Art the Clown getting more bloody, was it like multiple Art the Clown costumes or is it just one?
No, no, we have to have multiple. So especially on this last one, I was lucky to have two amazing people, Jolene and Nicolas, on my costume team. And Nicolas created he sewed all of our and tailored our beautifully our Art the Clown costumes, so the black and whites and the Santas.
Yeah.
And this we worked with the FX team now, and we used all different kinds of blood, which all bloods are different colors and different viscosities. So this made it challenging for costuming because not all blood washes out.
Yeah.
So I had to make sure there was about 10 black and white costumes and probably about 6 Santa costumes. And this is because we don't always shoot the film in sequence. So we might have like a bloodbath, but then have to retreat back to earlier in the movie. And we have to make sure that he looks like clean or at least cleaner than, so it makes sense when you're seeing him as much as possible.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense because like in the Terrifier movie, there's like many kills, and like David has to change the costume for more blood.
Yes, and we also have stunt doubles too for David when he does the really crazy stuff. So I have to make sure both stunt double and David have the same blood on their costumes and stuff. So we do the best we can with that continuity. It's not always perfect, but we do our best.
Yeah. Um, actually wasn't expecting a long time ago that lots of people said that Art the Clown is way scarier than Pennywise.
Oh, yeah, I think we're all honored when we hear things like that. It would be great to have them go head to head too, I think.
Oh, oh yeah, like I was expecting like what will there be one movie with Pennywise and Art the Clown? Like that would be so insane.
That would be so insane. It would be extremely bloody, I think.
I bet it would be. When I was at the charity day, I was dressed as Art the Clown, and
That's so cool.
I was performing at the stage, and I got first place.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
And,
That's amazing.
and I was like, well, thank you, Terrifier.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you did. We just saw people at the movie theater dressed up too when we were leaving the substance, and that was really cool.
Yeah, yeah, because I thought it'd be really cool dressing as Art the Clown when seeing Terrifier 3, but like I was thinking about doing it, but I thought I would just leave it in case if we're not allowed to.
Yeah, you never know, right? It's a little controversial sometimes.
Yeah, because I usually like check on like if they're allowed that, and sometimes they say things that I get a bit confused, so I decided to just leave it.
That's probably for the best. You can dress up at another time for
Yeah,
sure. And we're honored that you dress up as art.
yeah, because like if they're allowed that, I would do that when Terrifier 4 comes out.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, and I gotta say, because I was lo loving Terrifier 2, I I think my favorite part of that one is the bedroom scene.
Oh, yes, very, very bloody.
Yeah,
And Casey Hartnett is such a brilliant, brilliant artist and brilliant actress too.
yeah, Casey did a good job.
She did a very good job. Art too, but
Yeah,
I have to give a lot of props for. She was a very strong woman doing that scene. I think it took a full week so to create that scene, and it shows because it's so detailed. So
yeah. Because like I saw because how long they've been making the bedroom scene, and it took like days.
yeah, days. It took us days, and then, like, the color is great too because it really has that red pop, and we had so much fun with that.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, oh, I also like to see when Sienna was wearing a costume for Terrifier 2 for Halloween. Like it looks
Yeah,
very impressive.
yeah. So that was something that actually Damien had drew up pretty much in a poster, and he and I really collaborated on all the details with the colors of the costume and all the little details like the spikes on the shoulder, her hairstyle, the loop at the end, all these things. And that costume was a nightmare, actually. It fell apart a lot. We had Damien and I and Phil, the producer, we were all like doing our best to put it together, and Jackie Hughes, who did the hair and makeup. But we also had other artists involved that helped make it what it is. And I have to give a lot of credit to Lauren, who was so patient through the whole thing and hardly complained, even though she had a lot to complain about.
Yeah.
So, like, it looked amazing on her, and it really brought that character to life. And it was just such a beautiful process to witness, despite all the trials and tribulations with the costume, how wonderful it looks.
Yeah, that is right because like like Lauren, that's her name, Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren Lavera.
Yeah, Lauren Rivera. Like when she was wearing it, she looks really great. And then does it have do you have like multiple ones for like the final battle in Terrifier 2? Because like when Anna was fighting Other Clown, she looks a bit damaged.
Yeah, so that costume has one costume, but we did have an extra one molded by Phil and Damien in rubber. I think
Oh,
it was
okay.
like rubber. It's like a rubber-like material. And that is because of the water tank sequence. So we wanted to make sure that the original costume wasn't damaged too much. but also that she is comfortable, well, not only for the water, but for the stunts that were in the end sequences. I'm telling you, like we had multiple wings, but that costume took a beating.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Because like the water tank scene, like that's like really good. Like it doesn't look damaged, but then it damaged like in the real time. But then when she's back in the cafe, she looks like she's not damaged.
Yeah, yeah, she does a she it's just amazing how many hands helped make that look great so many times. We had to keep repainting it, re-gluing it, re attaching it, duct taping it, like whatever we could do to keep it looking as great as it could for camera, despite all the cracks in the surface. And
Yeah,
I'm glad it looked okay on camera. That's all that matters.
yeah, and I also like the costume of the little pale girl from Terrifier
Yeah.
2. Like when you guys were making Terrifier 2, like even though because like I've been waiting for that movie for 2 years because it was delayed due to COVID.
Hmm.
Um, But then the time when it was almost there, that's when I first saw the little pale girl, and I was like, "Oh, she's gonna be in it."
I love that character so much, and it was really cute going through the process with our we had our actress Amelie, and also just Damien's vision is always so unbelievably vivid. So he knew that he wanted it. Like we kept going back and forth. I think it first started as like a different dress, but then he realized, like, I think he saw other people, like kids cosplaying, Art the Clown and things like that. So he thought that was like really cool. And he loved the idea for Little Pale Girl. So we used that as like a kind of, uh, base for it. And then, the socks and everything really make it fun.
Yeah.
Like Art's little sidekick.
Yeah, yeah, because like she does look great, creepy. Because like I also heard when I was watching a video about the Q&A with the cast that they said that Damien said that she's been seeing like girls cosplaying as Art the Clown, and like even the kids, like you said, and like that's like I knew that was what gave him the idea.
Yeah, yeah. We like originally it was supposed to be a different type of dress, but I think like it really and he is so brilliant. He knows like exactly what is like the right choice. So, even if I present him things or anybody, like he knows exactly, like he has a hyper focused vision of what he would like in his world. So it's really cool to collaborate with him in that regard.
Yeah. Because the other part, Terrifier 3, like the Santa outfit, I mean, like in the teaser trailer when I saw it in November last year,
Yeah.
um, I was thinking about if it's actually like a Santa, but until the face revealed and it's Art the Clown, and I'm like, oh no,
I love the teaser trailer so much because it really just introduces that it's about Christmas.
yeah,
And it's like how insanely messed up is that? That Art the Clown is Santa.
yeah, like I was like, okay, that is not Santa, that's Art the Clown, and he's attacking at Christmas.
Yes.
So that got me very excited for this one, and that movie was a blast.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed the experience. It really, we work very, very hard on these things. So the biggest gift that we could receive is that so many people enjoyed it, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all I got so far. So
Oh, awesome.
yeah, because it might be like really late at your time.
It's okay. I'm a bit of a night owl. It was nice talking with you.
Yeah, it was nice talking with you too. Well, thank you so much for coming along.
Oh, thank you. And I hope we get to chat again someday.
Yeah, hope we can chat again soon.
All right, sounds good. Have a great day.
You too. I'll
Bye
see you
bye.
later. Well, there you go. go, everyone. That was the interview with Olga Turka, who is the production and costume designer of Terrifier 2 and 3. It was so amazing talking with her. So Olga, if you're watching this video or listening to the episode, thank you so much for coming along. I had a great time talking with you, and I'm so happy that you're happy that I'm loving Terrifier. It's my most favorite horror franchise of all time, and I cannot even get it out of my head. So, this concludes today's bonus episode of Horror Talks with Tate. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to follow, rate, and review this podcast if you want to stay tuned for upcoming episodes and exciting news, even my stories, which I really hope you guys really enjoyed The Lost Call Slenderman's Whisper. I'm so happy about it. So, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see videos that I'm going to be working on very soon, and horror movie reactions, and even the music video like I did with Ice Nine Kills of The Work of Art. That music video was so amazing. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in, as always. Stay spooky, and I will see you next time. See you later.